So police are now treating the incident in Lower Manhattan as a terror incident. And what we know is that earlier in the afternoon, a male driver in a flatbed type truck, possibly a rented one, according to descriptions from law enforcement sources, drove along a busy bike path from Houston on the west side of Manhattan, about 20 blocks down north all the way to Lower Manhattan to around the Chambers Street area. And some of this detail is now starting to change because the story is changing so fast. But we understand at least 6 people have been killed, 15 people hurt. There is some suggestion that even more than 6 people have sadly been killed in this incident. Apparently at around the Chambers Street area, which is very close to the 9/11 memorial, across the street from a big shopping area and a high school, the driver collided with another car possibly, or another obstacle in the area. He got out and was waving what appeared to be guns, but possibly were replica firearms. Firearms multiple, at which point he was shot by the NYPD, reports suggesting he was shot in the leg, taken to hospital where he is expected to live. But this is obviously a very serious mass casualty incident being treated as a deliberate terror attack at the moment by the NYPD, and the whole area is blocked off as emergency services try to get to grips with what's happened there.
And Hannah, any response, any comments yet from the White House?
We've been told by the Press Secretary, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, that the President has been briefed on the incident, and of course he'll be updated as it evolves. We know that all the various New York leaders are heading to the scene. Mayor Bill de Blasio has just arrived, Governor Andrew Cuomo is going there too, and so are the commissioners of the FDNY and the NYPD. We understand there'll be a press briefing at about 5:15 New York time.
Okay, now let's just confirm for people what we are hearing, and as you well put it there, still a fairly confused situation in terms of sequencing of events and precise details, but that report now that 6 people have been killed in what has been termed a terror attack by authorities in New York City. 15 people injured, and it's thought that that truck you see in the still picture on the left-hand side of your screen was driven down, in the main, driven down a bicycle path, and we've earlier seen pictures of shattered bicycles strewn across a fairly wide bicycle path. Then the driver is thought to have emerged, as Hannah was telling us, from the vehicle screaming. Some reports saying that he was firing a weapon, although, as Hannah was just telling us, now reports telling us that they were imitation firearms, certainly shot then by law enforcement officers on the scene, and he is understood to be in hospital. So we'll bring you the very latest on that as it develops.